So every producer that I know has been lied to. They tell you that you need sample packs, you need splice, you need more plugins to get better sounding drums. And that is a fallacy. I spent the last week debunking this. Today I'm going to show you how to make pro sounding drums, essentially just using what's available within Logic Pro or using third-party free plugins. So we're going to jump right in. The very first thing that we need to think about is the groove. If you get the groove right, all of a sudden you are clear sailing. So I'm going to go ahead and borrow a groove. That's right, borrow a groove from a band that you may know about called the Foo Fighters. So I dragged in their track called Monkey Wrench, and I'm going to go ahead and hit flex time. And you see all these tempo markings. I don't want any of this. So what I'm going to do is go into the tempo marker and just delete all of this. I want this to be kind of one tempo. So they probably didn't record the song to a click. I don't know the details of the song. But now I have the song in its essence. Now I could do this with the whole song, but I'm just going to use this section here. And now that I've identified the tempo, I need to identify the start point. I believe it's right here. All right, I'm going to extract the drums. All right, we don't want to get flagged on YouTube, so let's go ahead and just play this really quick. Let's see what an 8-bar loop sounds like. Here we go. Okay, so now I'm going to pull up Logic's drummer. I'm going to open up the editor along with that. I'm going to line it up. And I'm looking for a similar feel. So the pattern that comes out of the generative box is fairly similar, but we want open hi-hats. I also want this to be more intense, so I'll increase that slider. So under the details tab, under hi-hats, let's go to wide open or open. Let's see what that sounds like. Okay, that's pretty cool. Step one, we're good. I'm going to click on the drum track that I extracted, and I'm going to go to quantize, and we're going to make a groove template. Rest in peace, Taylor Hawkins, but your spirit lives on. We're going to click on my track now. You can see that this is a drummer track, so this format cannot follow the Taylor Hawkins groove template. So I'm going to simply convert to MIDI. All right, I'm going to open up the piano roll by hitting P, and let's see how these change with the Taylor Hawkins groove. Here we go. Okay, so you can see that he's playing a bit more behind the beat. Now, this is tailor-made for you. You can go into quantization here, into the strength parameter, back off a little bit, see what that feels like. Let's check it out. Okay, so now I'm getting a bit more of a groove here, and in order to start making this sing a little bit more, I'm going to go into the library and I'm going to go into multi-channel kits. Now this is super important. I can't create the best possible sound just with this two-way stereo track file. If you need to, I get it, but if we have the option, let's go ahead and separate this into what's called a multi-channel kit, and I'm going to go ahead and pull up SoCal Plus. Now I have everything separated per the overheads, the kick, the snare. Let's take a listen. Okay, so mixing drums 101. Slap on a compressor on the bus channel. We're going to utilize the Andy Wallace settings. So that's 4:1 and just get a little bit of gain compression. Here we go. So that's going to give you a little bit more control. If you want this to really start thrashing, turn on the auto gain, which is automatically going to make up the gain for you, and this is going to sound huge. Okay, I'll use that, but I'll go ahead and back off of the mix slider to achieve some parallel compression. I mean, just that alone. Here's before. Okay, a couple of cool tricks. I'm going to take these two kicks. I'm going to go into track. I'm going to create a track stack. Summing stack, that is. There is a plugin very underutilized in Logic, and it's called Subbase. All right, I'm going to look for deep club kick, and let's take a listen to that. Okay, and you can blend that to taste utilizing the wet slider. If your kick sounds a little bit like wobbly and just loose, you may want to look between 300 and 400, and that could really help you out in terms of just making this sound a lot tighter. So from there, I'm going to do a similar thing with the snares. I'll join them inside of a track stack. And then on the last plugin, there's a free plugin by Waves Factory. I've always loved this plugin. Haven't heard anybody else talk about it. I'll use this in mono because it is for a snare. And we're going to use snare buzz. It's going to give this kind of an ultra realistic feel. So you can see that it's adding this extra ringing as you would hear within a snare, making this hyper realistic. I really love this. If you need your snare to sound a little bit fatter, I highly recommend you use a Pultec style EQ, and you boost anywhere between 1 and 200, so something like this. So you're looking for that kind of round sound. Again, you could also add 200. I'll use the classic Pultec trick where you also kind of back off of the surrounding frequencies. Okay, before. All right, so now it's ringing kind of nice, and let me just blend it here. Let's see if we can make the sound a little better. On your bus channel, don't be afraid to cut off between 30, 40, 50, and then you could just add like a nice resonant boost like this. You can see that also helped the kick come up a little bit. Let's try with. So this particular kit came with a bunch of reverb, so let me go ahead and back off of those. I don't want that much reverb. All right, and if you need your snare to crack a little bit more, at this point you could either use the enveloper within Logic Pro, which is basically going to emphasize that initial transient. And you could also simply just use overdrive on snare, and that sounds pretty amazing as well. All right, so if I just take those first couple of moves and I bypass just those, this is what we got. So now we have a drum with groove, with power, with feel, with tightness, with low end, and that's really what you're looking for. You're looking to cover the entire frequency spectrum. Last trick, if you're not getting enough action on the overheads, you can use the traditional FET auto gain and then just crush the daylights out of these and then basically balance the volume. So this really kind of will open up the mix as well because the overheads are usually wide, and so you can really hear this width that comes about. So here's without the compressor. that's pretty much it. So look, I get it. People are trying to sell sample packs. People are trying to sell splice and things like that, and they earn affiliate commission, and that's okay. But the truth of the matter is, you can get pro sounding drums with everything that is within Logic Pro already. I didn't even talk about going into the drum kit, potentially swapping out your snares and working with the various pieces within here. You have plenty to work with. You can really make this happen. There's so much that you can do within this incredible software. Like one last hack, for example, if you need the snare to crack a little bit harder, I'm going to create a MIDI region for this snare, and I'm basically just going to bounce it. I want to convert it to audio, but leave the original intact. So now I have an audio version of this snare. I'll go outside of the group, and then I'm going to go into a feature called replace or double drum track. So then now I get to double the snare. And that's just a great way to kind of get a bigger sound. So you can see I've got the original sound here, and then I am going to start triggering another snare on top of it. Okay, so I actually like that quite a bit. So do not forget to use saturation if you want something a little bit that's driving and thicker. Lots of great presets in here. There's no excuse to have the best sounding drums today. So samples aren't going to make you better. Practice is what's going to make you better. Listening to the right teachers, having the right mentorship, and working every day at a steady pace until you make significant progress. I want you to make a beat this week every single day utilizing only Logic stock drums. Let's start depending more on ourselves and less on paying other people and subscriptions in order to get the job done. You got to get it done. And when you're done with it, go ahead and send it to me. Hit me in the comments. I would love to hear it. Thank you guys so much for the support. You have everything you need. Close your laptop, turn off your phone, get to work, and I'll see you in the next video. This is Eddie Gray signing out. God bless.